Here again at the Brisbane Powerhouse to see the Queensland Games Festival, previously known as Go 423, and it's all kicking off.
This is exciting. It's our 11th year and our 10th Queensland Games Festival. Originally Go 423, started and run by our amazing Truna. Seeing how big it's got and how many games are being played this year is kind of amazing. The Queensland Games industry is definitely still alive and kicking. It's wonderful to see.
Hello, we are Team 18. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
I'm Bianca.
And we have Battle Mage vs Mecha Dino. So this is a VR game with magical gesture-based inputs. Draw symbols with your right hand, deflect attacks with your left. It's a load of fun. It's out right now on itch.io, free to play. Give it a go. Battle Mage vs Mecha Dinos.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Dan.
I'm John.
We're from Broadside Games. We're currently making Bears in Space. First-person shooter, bullet hell action, based in like a 90s wacky cartoon universe.
Just an absurd, fun game. Lots of bullet hell, the weapons upgrade, it's just craziness. We're hoping to have the game out by the end of the year. We just hit beta. And check out the Steam page. Wishlist us, helps a lot.
My name is Brett Levy. I have a company called Bilby XR Labs, and we're building a cultural heritage survival game. A historical version of what it was like to walk in the footsteps of First Nations people before first settlement. I think we're really proud of what we've achieved, and we're getting closer and closer to the sort of authenticity, the realism, the sort of cultural respect that we want to do in representing First Nations in this medium. We're looking to launch probably on Australia Day 2024.
Hi, I'm Brendan Watts. I made this game, Crash Course Builder. As you can see, it's friendly for kids. You can make your own courses with it and share them with the world. But it's also devilishly difficult. So, yeah, it's got a good challenge to it. It's going to be on most platforms, as in mobile, Switch, PC, Mac, all those things. And it should be out early next year.
Curses and Covens is an all-versus-one witch-themed card game where one person plays as a witch hunter, but everybody else is a friendly townsfolk trying to shelter and protect those witches and bring them together. We successfully kickstarted last year, and we're just looking for some pre-orders at the moment before we bring the game out in the spookiest time of the year around October.
Hi, my name is Jason Toto Tam. I'm a graphic designer in the board game industry, and I'm also a game maker. I made Fire Noodles Eating Champs, the dice game. It's a collaboration project with Wombot Games, who made the video game. Right now, prototyping, playtesting it, but hopefully we can release this soon. So thank you, stay tuned.
Hi, it's Kitty Hawk from Montrose is Games. That's right, montrose.is/games. We're back with some crazy stuff again this year. This year we have AR slot cars. AR, it's coming your way. It's going to be Apple Vision Pro, or maybe even your iOS device, Android device. We'll find out. This crazy man said 2 weeks ago, let's make this thing an AR. Oh well, let's do it.
Hey, I'm Alex from The Orphanage. We're building a game called Fossil Diggers VR. Think Indiana Jones meets paleontology. You explore around, dig fossils, solve puzzles, build a dinosaur. So we basically came up with this idea because we wanted to create a dinosaur game without killing. And so now, as you can see, we've got kids playing it. And so we're Australia-based, obviously, Queensland, sunny state. It's a lovely place to develop, and we hope to release this soon.
I'm Bryce from Ark and Pixel, and our game is Frogren. Frogren is an action platforming game with Metroidvania elements. You play as a frog, you defeat enemies, get upgrades, explore the map, save the kingdom is pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, we're going really heavy on the movement system, doing lots of cool stuff. You can grapple, dash, you can pull enemies, push enemies, do all sorts of fun stuff like that. And who doesn't like a frog and a cool hat?
Hi everypony, I'm Cass. I work for Gameloft Brisbane. We're here showing off two of our titles, Oregon Trail and My Little Pony Main Merge. Recently, My Little Pony Main Merge just won 5 awards at the Knicks Game Awards. So My Little Pony Main Merge is a wonderful puzzle game that takes you through the lands of Equestria. It's on Apple Arcade and you can merge to your heart's content. No way to pay to keep playing, just keep merging. So here at the Queensland Games Festival, Gameloft is also hosting the Emerging Devs Room, where we'll be hosting one-on-ones with our future game devs, portfolio reviews, people who want to do production, programming, and all of the above. So come on down and visit us. We've got balloons, we've got stickers, or maybe give our games a try.
So my name is Miguel Boa, and I'm working at Tim Hunters, and at Tim Gamer. At Tim Game does focus on story, where I'll be championing that character. It's not planned to be released anytime soon. It's still in the prototype stage, but I'm hoping to get more help, and I'm hoping to get this game out in the next couple of years. So that's all I have for you.
Hi, I'm Joel Stiles. I'm from Prideful Sloth. We make the game Go Go Town. It's a cutesy little town-building life sim game. You're being placed in charge of this town as mayor, and it's your job to build shops, create new industries, and really it's a cozy little tactile game that's a lot of fun and it's family-friendly. The full version will be releasing, I think, early 2024.
Hi, my name's Clint, and this is Hopsquash. It's a family-friendly party game for up to 8 people, where you squash each other for the most points. Kids and adults can play on the same playing field, basically. Really easy to get into. It's also good for quick bursts of fun in a few minutes. I've had emails from parents saying it's great as a reward for our kids before we head out. If you do a good job cleaning up, you get 5 minutes on Hopsquash. It's coming out on Switch in a few weeks. We'd love to get in the hands of more people. And if you sign up for email updates, you get a free copy on PC.
This is Isle of Feathers. Juno and I have been working on this game for a little while now. Isle of Feathers is a competitive tile-laying game. You build a cute little tropical island out of wooden tiles and fill it with different species of birds. Every bird in the game is unique, so you're all sort of jostling for real estate in the same little island. It takes about 20 minutes to play, and it's 2 to 4 players.
This game is a sort of labour of love that sort of started 2 years ago, I think, after COVID. So Dan and I have been working together on it for a bit, and we're hoping to launch Kickstarter sometime next year, I think in late August. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, and yes.
My name's Mark, and my game is Knights. It's a game sort of mixing stories like King Arthur, Game of Thrones, all of that sort of stuff together. It's a role-playing game, so just similar to Dungeons and Dragons, but in my game you play knights going out on adventures to work amongst the kingdoms. So there's political infighting or courtly behaviour as well as giant battles. But it's also about little tiny family stories, because you're not just telling the story of one knight, but all of their family. The players contribute quite a lot of the story. It's not all just on the GM to run the story. Every player brings their own parts to it. Basically, that's what my game's about.
Hi there, I'm Liz Ballantyne. I'm with Gameloft Brisbane. Here today, we're here to show My Little Pony Main Merge. It's our latest game from the studio, and we're running a creative kids workshop. Lots of sparkles, glitter, and colouring. It's our youngest devs here today. Welcome.
Hi, my name's Ella, and I'm from Actuator Digital, and this is our game On Point. It is a VR first-person shooter, but it's a non-violent shooter. Everything is super colourful and vibrant and fun, so it's super kid-friendly, but also brings a sense of nostalgia as it's based off of the old arcade game called Point Blank. But all people who like the old arcade games, it's super suited to you as well. So please add it on Steam, wishlist it, coming out in February next year approximately, give or take. We're not too sure yet.
Our game is about a frog trying to escape a French kitchen, and it's a platformer. We're hoping to develop it more and take it further and see where we can go.
The main idea of the game is like speedrunning. We've sort of catered it towards the speedrunning community. Like the level design has been like made so there's multiple different branches you can sort of take and implement the different mechanics such as swinging and double jumping and how to get to the ending as quick as possible. So it's definitely like a time trial game.
Hi, I'm Caitlin from Scarlet Page Studios. We brought today our Scarlet Pages, which is a Little Red Riding Hood tale exactly like you know it, or maybe not. Lots of different endings and explores all the different tales and gives Little Red Riding Hood a voice for once. It'll be available to play later this year. Oh, thank you.
Hey there, my name's Tommy. I'm from the studio Nah Yeah Games. This is our game, Sea of Survivors. It's a pirate adventure survivor-like inspired by games like Sea of Thieves and Vampire Survivors. It comes out in October. We haven't confirmed a release date just yet. We should have a demo available very, very shortly. Hope you get the chance to check it out on Steam.
Hi, so I'm Thomas. I'm from MaxArt, and we're making Servernauts, which is a really fun couch co-op game about the service stations of the far-flung future. Your job is to get fuel to all of your customers using big, long, floppy, reconfigurable pipes. To be honest, with the health and safety of some of these service stations dying a lot along the way, honestly, it's just designed to be good, wacky fun with a whole lot of friends. We have an absolute ball here showing it to different people. It's to be released Q1 2024 on all the platforms that matter.
Hi, I'm Alexander Muscat. This is my game Sight Unseen. It's currently in development, and it's a perceptual puzzle exploration game where it's all about figuring out how to move through space and how to look at it different ways. It's also a bit of a weird and trippy game as well, which I hope will be exciting and novel to people. It's in development, but I'm hoping to release it towards the end of 2024, and keep an eye out for it because I'm hoping to have a demo up on Steam later this year. Thank you.
This is Starscribe. It is a roguelike kind of mage dueling game that's also a little bit like Pong. It's a deck builder. You're adding new spells and upgrades to your constellation. And as you create your own constellation, you're getting stronger and you're kind of gearing up to fight this big bad boss that comes to invade your world at the end. We'll have a full vertical slice demo out late this year. And about 6 months to a year after that, we'll have the full version.
Hi, I'm Jet Williams. This is my game Sim Orbit. It's about planets, and you basically, the objective is to grab other planets with your moon and swing them around and throw them out of the solar system. So it's like a multiplayer kind of fighting party game. It's in development at the moment and hoping to release on Steam next year sometime.
Homecoming game is a modern interactive fiction adventure game. Basically, it's based on the popular 80s games like Zork and from companies like Magnetic Scrolls, Level 9, Infocom. So it's a modern implementation. It's been something that I've wanted to develop for a long, long time. It's probably been over 10 years in development. It's set in the 1500s, lots of puzzles, it's dark fantasy. It's coming soon. It's for iOS, Android, PC, and Mac.
So my name's Bradley Hennessy, and this is Verbal Void. Previously in Astrolife Beginnings, but now it's been renamed to better reflect the development of the game over the last 5 years. The game's all about neurodiversity. So the game uses two really special mechanics to try and portray that neurodiversity. One of them is conversation battles, where basically the player has to communicate with another character in the game in a like ping pong style turn-based RPG. And then the other one is meltdown battles. There's monsters in the world that are representations of your negative emotions, and you basically need to go out and defeat them in order to recharge your battery. And it's those two main mechanics that really try to represent what it's like to live with autism and try and portray what that's like to the player.